Hello everybody, I'm Miner Jalunat, and welcome to a whole bunch of craziness. So today I just want to make a very quick video about, well, hopefully very quick, about the way mobs act on slime blocks. Now, most of the mobs in Minecraft bounce on slime blocks. There are a few exceptions, which I will be covering, as well as the ones that look particularly interesting on these slime blocks. And as you can tell, I've done some testing already. And here are the results. Hope you enjoy. By the way, in case you are wondering, slime blocks do slow down movement. If I walk on these slime blocks, I will move very slowly, and so will other mobs. That's why everything is moving very slowly on this field of slime blocks here. The mobs that will bounce on slime blocks are Endermen, Zombie Pigmen, Endermites, Slimes, Zombies, Spiders, Skeletons, Creepers, Pigs, Magma Cubes, Sheep, Cows, Squids, Wolves, Mushrooms, Ocelots, Cave Spiders, Horses, Rabbits, Villagers, Polar Bears, Witches, and Guardians. That was a lot of mobs, but let's move on to the ones that don't bounce, and I will show you these, because they look sort of interesting. So the first one is a Ghast, and it just doesn't react to slime blocks at all, as far as I can tell. Next we have a Shulker, and he just sits there and does nothing. Oh, and sometimes he teleports. Next up, chickens will not bounce on slime blocks either. This is probably because they have wings and they can flap their little wings, and basically they're at a pretty slow speed when they arrive on this slime block. And so as you can see, this chicken is not bouncing at all. Next up, the blaze. The blaze does not bounce, although it looks like it might. It is also going very slowly when it gets down there, just like the chicken. And it does move very slowly across here, but apart from that, it doesn't do anything interesting. And last but not least, we have bats, who of course don't bounce on slime blocks because they can fly. They don't seem to react to the slime blocks in any way, which I find sort of interesting. But if you know a way to make either bats or ghasts bounce on slime blocks, then I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. And now we're going to move on to the mobs that look interesting when they bounce on slime blocks. Slimes, of course, are a classic on slime blocks because that's what slime blocks are made of, is slime. And they look pretty funny on slime blocks because they don't bounce as high as most mobs do, but they do this sort of rapid bounce that I find really funny because they hop a lot in general. And the same goes for magma cubes. They don't bounce very high, but they do this really fast bounce. Also, they don't seem to jump as often, but maybe that's just me. Next up, we have the creeper, and I don't think this looks interesting for any reason in particular. It's just that this creeper looks sort of funny on these slime blocks. Especially, maybe it's because he's green, and he's one of those big symbols of Minecraft that everybody recognizes, and he looks sort of funny when he bounces on slime blocks, especially when you spawn in a whole bunch of them. Look at all those creepers. Rabbits look pretty funny when they bounce on slime blocks. I think they bounce a little higher than other mobs, but also when they start hopping around on here, they do sort of like a really far hop. They don't go very high, and then they bounce a little at the end. Come on, little guy, bounce for us. Come on. No, don't look at me. Please, bounce. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cute? If you ask me, squids on slime blocks look pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He looks like he's trying to swim. And last but most definitely not least, we have the Guardian, who also looks amazing on slime blocks. Here he is, and he bounces really high. I could never get tired of watching this. Imagine if you created a super flat world that was all slime blocks, and you just had a bunch of these creatures bouncing around. Unlike players and other mobs, they appear to bounce just about as high as they fall from. Speaking of which, I'm going to have a video coming out soon about how high players bounce on slime blocks, so stay tuned to my channel to see that. This was Mobs on Slime Blocks. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like the video. Subscribe if you want more of these. Comment if you have a video idea for me. If there's a video for me I can't speak. If there's a video that you want me to do, and that's about it. I will see you guys later.